Hey, good evening. I just want to work on today. I just want to draw for an art before. So I think we're already live here. And I'm actually working on this. So you can see sprite, updated sprite of our player for Datu's Quest. And the way I'm working on that, let me just go and go here. Okay. I want to create a sprite sheet. So instead of I started with this character that is going to be I draw it here in Gym photo editing tool, and then I resize it based on the image size that I wanted. Specifically, the way I started my uh, player character, I started with this 144 by 144, but of course you can choose what width and height of your character you would want to play around with. In my case, I started with 144 by 144. So what I want to do here now is to create a character sprite sheet. So instead of just having one, so let's go here. Going to configure grid, and you will see I configured this into 144 by 144. So that should now be the same thing that, excuse me for that, same thing that I would want to do here. I want this to be 144 by 144. And that should now be uh, the canvas size too. So if we resize that, that didn't work. Mm, so I have here one canvas size. Sorry, undo that. The canvas size should be triple. So I'm just going to copy this. And where am that? I'm just going to close that now. I'm going here. I'm going to go here, and I'm just going to copy that. And resize the canvas size. Now I have here a sprite. That's a view and show grid. So you would see this is 144 by 144 sprite that I'll be working on. So I have here Polygon Idle 2. So I'll just go and move this here. And I want the Polygon Idle 1. So now I can play around with the sprite sheet that I want to work on. And let's say I have having the idle. Uh, hmm, I'll create another layer group. I'm going to call this Aligun. Alright, run. I'll just call it move. So we still don't have a sprite for that. So how do my thinking process here will be for me to resize the canvas size. And I'm just going to double this. Let's just see what will happen if I go get a calculator. And 144 times 2, that's 288. So if I wanted to have another, sorry, where's that? 144, 288. And now I have two rows, and I can now start with a Ligon move. And I'm just going to copy one of this, and then I'm going to go here. I won't be hiding this yet. And I'm just going to say that this is going to be a Ligon run. I think better to call it run. So I'm just polygon run Pas Pascal case here. Mm, and this one should be run one. Well, I think I'll use VEM one. You can run. So this one, I'm just going to go and in here, I want to also do that. I'm just going to use idle just for convention. I don't have to do this. I'm just going to use two, and this one's going to be idle dash one. So I think I'll use PM here, or at least a variation of PM, so that I can easily work on this. And now we have a Ligon run. Just going to go and move that here down here. And then what I can do here is go back to my project. Let's see. Can I open that up and open my assets folder? Then go to my artwork, enemies. I have the Violent Archer that I was working on. And let me just go and try to make use of a reference for this. So I have already created the Violent Archer, and I'm going to use this as my reference. So I'm just going to move that to my other, and I'm going to draw this now. Aligun doesn't have a weapon yet here, so I'll just need to adjust. Perhaps I'm just going to call this 0. This is going to be my main template. I want to adjust his face so that he will be. Let's have the ear here, right? And then some of the hair will be going down here. And of course, if we have some, we would want to adjust paste here. And then, so I'm just going to have some, oops, his head to be around this part. And just going to move him a little bit forward here. And then I want to have the body to be, let's copy this. And I'm just going to delete this part here. I can increase the size. Oh, sorry, too large. Then delete this one. And I wanted to have his body straight here. I can try to look up some body ergonomics if I wanted to. At least have a side running view. And then here, so I wanted to delete some of this. So just a side stand. Then I want to try to work on this. So I want the face to be a bit side view. So I have some hair here. And then also some hair down here. Then the hair should be going down here. I'll just adjust it based on what will come out. Or I can use the reference for my character turnaround, side view, PNG. I actually already created a character reference, but it has a larger pixel size. So going back here, going to close this. In here, I wanted to have some here. So I drew it first with much more detailed, like the one that I'm showing here, right? So now I just want to have some parts that will be showing the same key features. And I'll have the neck up a little bit here. And I'm just going to Shift E, go here, create some of this, and looking at some references might be making this a lot easier also. So I'll just work on this.